Good morning, North Avenue family. In fact, you've been our family, part of our village for over the past 25 years. As mission co-workers of the Presbyterian Church USA and later with the Outreach Foundation, we were on the receiving end of your generous mission giving and your prayer support. These gifts not only made our work possible, but also made our extra-large, God-given family possible. We began our mission service as newlyweds in the country of Lesotho in 1985. A year later, we welcomed our firstborn son, Nathan. And a month after that, a week-old orphan was literally left at our doorstep. So we welcomed Nathan's twin brother, Moses. 2 years later, daughter Jessica was born, and 2 years after that, we added another precious abandoned child, Katie. Though nicely balanced, 2 girls, 2 boys, 2 brown, 2 peach-colored, God wasn't finished building our family yet. And he laid it on Nancy's heart to try to adopt another child that needed us during our home assignment year in 1996. Well, you can imagine how conflicted I was about that. I was doing graduate studies 500 miles away, and especially worried about how we were going to pay for all the needs of these children: food, clothes, education, health care, etc. Well, this is what God had to say about that worry.
So from our missionary correspondence newsletter of 1997, first of all, we applied to adopt another child through a Christian adoption agency in Atlanta, on the outside chance that it could be accomplished during this furlough year in the States. The list of miracles that made it possible for Andrew Thomas to join our family is a long one. We completed all the paperwork by the end of January, and they called us 2.5 months later to say they had a baby for us. Andrew was 2 weeks old and is now a strapping 5-month-old and the delight of the whole family. He's actually a strapping 28-year-old now. God provided all the finances in truly amazing ways. The first thing we had to submit was a pre-application form along with $50. In the same mail came a gift check of $50 from Frank's uncle. The next requirement was the formal and lengthy application that we needed to submit with a $300 processing fee. In the same mail was a belated Christmas gift from a supporting church in the amount of $360. I laughed and began to keep track from then on. I wondered what that extra $60 was going to be for. We had to get fingerprinted and checked by the FBI at a cost of exactly $60. And so it went until the entire financial obligation for the adoption was met. We wanted confirmation that we were doing the right thing and that our needs and those of the new baby would be met. And here was God saying clearly, "I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider."
So clearly, God addressed my fears. And even more amazingly, he kept on providing the energy and the money and the support we needed to add 3 more children to our family during the next several years: Alifa, Isaac, and Jackson. And God used North Avenue to provide much of that support. Starting in about 2001, you became our church family. Besides your mission giving for our sending and support, you also gave of yourselves to us and our children. Through the years, our kids were baptized here. They received nursery care and Christian education, scholarships to attend youth retreats and mission trips, and help with college funding and medical insurance shortfalls. Mutual, meaningful relationships, and a sense of belonging and love from you. So thank you, North Avenue, for sharing your time, talents, and treasure with us. Out of your blessings, you blessed us with family. As you consider what you can afford to pledge to North Avenue this coming year, please remember a couple of things. God is able to do more than we can ask or imagine. God is able to multiply our 5 loaves and 2 fish if we offer it to him with thanks. And God is able to take your faith, as small as a mustard seed, and grow it into a bush that provides shelter and rest for others. Remember, God is able. Thank you, Kalibu.